Ladies and gentlemen, I have some shocking news to share with you today. Or tonight. I don't know when you're watching this, but regardless. Yesterday, March 9th, 2019, I, Tony Watley II, aka the Black Critic Guy, did something that I thought I would never do in a million years. In fact, if I can remember correctly, I have chastised and criticized people who would buy and obtain such an object because I found it weird, bizarre, and creepy. But I can no longer criticize or chastise those people because, just like them, I am now a proud owner of a body pillow. And no, this isn't fake. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a legit body pillow of one of anime's greatest waifus, Rem. And just look how adorable she looks, man. Look at these cat. The cat ears really add to the cuteness. Look at that. And she's winking too. The moment I saw this, I knew it had to be mine. I had to have this. I don't care that I have criticized people who got body pillows in the past. I don't care how it may look on me, and people might think I'm creepy for buying it. This is adorable. I need to add this to my collection. And so I did. Well, there's a story behind this, but I'll get to that later on in this video. But still, to all the people that I have mocked over the years for having body pillows, my apologies. Although I will say this though, I will not be using this body pillow. I actually bought this more of an aesthetic to my set, and just because I'm a big fan, I'm a collector. I like collecting things that I like. I like Rem as a character. If I could get as many Rem things as I can, I'm going to get them. So this is just adding to my collection of Rem, and my goodness, she's so beautiful, dude. So freaking beautiful. Plus, I don't really need a body pillow. I already have a body pillow. See, ever since I was a little kid, I could never sleep without a body pillow. So I've always had one. And I'm not going to be sleeping with that because I still do find that creepy and strange that you would buy that and then you hug on it. It's just, especially if you're in your early 30s and 40s, it's like, okay, man, that's kind of creepy. Okay. But still, no judgment. Even though I just basically judged you. You know what? I'm gonna move on. I got a body pillow now. I apologize, Yakumo, by the way. If one day I find a body pillow of you, I'll get it. But do you know how hard that's gonna be to find? What are the odds of finding a School Rumble body pillow? Probably slim to none. Maybe you'll find an airy one somewhere, but Yakumo, maybe not. But I'm sure many of you are going to look on the internet now and say, hey, Tony, I found it. So, and then I'm going to be sitting there biting my fingers thinking, man, I kind of want that now. How can I get it? But this video is actually not about the body pillow. That's more of a piece of a larger puzzle. Because yesterday something truly phenomenal did happen. Not just me getting a body pillow for the first time. But yesterday was the first time ever that I solo hosted a convention, an event. And at the risk of sounding pompous and egotistical, I fucking nailed it. I nailed it. You could ask everybody that went to that convention. You won't find a single person that won't say, I nailed it. I killed it. You know, I bring my A game to my YouTube videos, but I brought my triple A game for that convention. And I had a blast hosting it. It was wonderful. The audience was really engaging. The staff, or I'm part of the staff, but like my team. It kind of sounds weird saying my team because I didn't really form this team. The team I'm a part of, how about that? The team I was a part of were amazing. Just a great group of people. Everything just clicked so well. Not to mention, like, it went beyond our wildest dreams. We sold out of tickets 25 minutes into the event. 25 minutes. Sold out of tickets. We ran out of wristbands like an hour and a half into the event. That's how many people showed up. And we didn't expect to make a huge amount of money. Ended up making enough to support the next convention that we want to do. Wow. That's just phenomenal, you know. And I guess the first people, or the first people I would like to thank is each and every one of you watching this video who went to Road to Recon. Thank you so much for making an incredible event. It really could not have happened if you all did not show up. If you all didn't show up, that event would have been a dud, and it wasn't even close. Not even close to a dud. It was phenomenal. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for coming out, and thank you for dealing with my constant beratings and hostly duties. But my goodness, guys, I had such a blast at Road to Recon. And to see a almost half a year plan come to fruition and excel in flying colors, it was just a euphoric feeling. We were in, like, the team was in complete shock at how well we did. I'm not even kidding when I say that we all did not expect it to be as big as it was. But it was, and that's amazing. It surpassed our expectations. I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, I guess I'll begin with what I contributed to the group. As I said, I was the host of the entire event. From 4 to 9, I was constantly on that mic saying, hey guys, check out this, and hey, I'm speaking to this person. I would randomly talk to people, talk to some vendors. I hosted an anime challenge bowl, which was amazing, although it had a rough start. I went to go visit the people lined up outside to come into the event, and I'm like, hey, make sure you sign up for the anime challenge bowl. Nobody signed up. No one signed up. Like, a couple people we kind of, well, I wouldn't say coerced, but some of them were interested, but they couldn't form a team together. So they had to find random people. It was just almost like a disaster. And I was heartbroken. I worked so hard on those questions. I was excited to see if anyone was going to get them. And the fact that we only had like 2 teams sign up, 3 later, and then we finally got 6 at the breaking point when we were about to start the Challenge Bowl. And wouldn't you know it, the moment we start doing the Challenge Bowl, everybody now wants to be part of the Challenge Bowl. Oh, dang, I really wanted to sign up, man. How come you didn't tell me? I'm like, are you kidding me? I was walking around this convention yelling into the mic, 30 minutes till the Anime Challenge Bowl. Sign up at the front. 15 minutes till the Anime Challenge Bowl. Hey guys, we barely have anybody for the Anime Challenge Bowl. 5 minutes away, please. I literally should have got on my knees and begged every single person that walked through the door. Because that's basically what I was doing. Because we had nobody signing up. But only when, and I knew this was going to happen though. I knew it was going to happen. The moment we started, I knew more people were going to be like, wow, this is fun. Shoot, we should have signed up. And I even tantalized them. I'm like, you get $100, guys. $100. You're gonna just ignore that? You're not even gonna try? Come on. But we actually had a great turnout. Not only with participants, but even the audience. It was packed in there, dude. And one thing I loved is that if the contestants couldn't get the answers right, what I wanted to do was actually open it up to the crowd if anyone knew the answer. Because that's the way I would love to do, or that's the way I would host a challenge bowl. If the contestants can't get it, let's see if we can give it to the audience. Give them a chance to get an answer. Because I don't want them to just watch. I want them to be involved as well. I want them to be excited when a question pops up. They're like, "Ooh, I know that one. And if someone's stumped by it, they can be like, yeah. It's great. It's wonderful. And, the teams, each were unique in their own way. I actually named one of the teams. I named them 3 best friends. One of them was actually dressed like a character from the anime I Couldn't Become a Hero, so I reluctantly got a part-time job. An anime that somebody recommended me. I watched no one recommended it. I saw it on Hulu. I watched the first 3 episodes and I quit it because it was so awful. It's the stereotypical ecchi anime that I can't stand. And I was actually shocked to see somebody dressed up as that character. Of all, I would never thought I would see the day someone would dress up as the main character of such an obscure ecchi anime, but there he was. And he actually made it to the final round, which was cool. Just a blast. It's just really fun. And then also, I hosted a Name That Tune. I wish it was longer. I wish we had more categories, but we were kind of crunched for time as we only had 5 hours to do everything we wanted to do. In fact, we didn't even finish the Name That Tune because it went on for so long. But that was a delight. It was a free-for-all. Everyone could just pop their hands up if they knew the song. The first person we see pop their hands up, we go to them, and they get a pin as a prize. Everybody got a prize if they answered correctly. What else? We also did this game called Rapper's Delight, where we wrapped prizes in saran wrap, cellophane, and they had to peel it off in order to get a prize. We ended up wrapping it way too tightly and way too much that we were running out of time, and there's still so many prizes for them to get through. So halfway through the game, I was just like, yo, we're going to just tell them to rip it. Just rip it. And I was freaking yelling to them like, rip, rip, rip. That's why I kind of lost my voice today. Trying not to yell, although I just yelled now. And knowing me, the name of the game is called Rapper's Delight. Guess what song was playing while we were playing Rapper's Delight? I think you know. I don't need to tell you. And I even had fun doing that. I was just singing along while they were tearing out the you know what I'm talking about, saran wrap. It's really cool. One of my friends, his name is Phil. In fact, I've spoken about Phil multiple times in other videos. He was trying to get this needle queen, and it was like bunched up tightly, so he couldn't really just pull it like that. He had to rip it out. And ripping it out, he tore off the ear of the needle queen. It was funny. You could tell these people just, give me that prize, I want it. And then we close it off with a cosplay competition. Something that I truly excel at because I love interacting with people. And if I know what their costume is, I can interact with them even better. There was this little kid. I think the best interaction I had was this little kid was dressed up as Altair from Assassin's Creed. So I walk up to him and was like, Altair, it's good to see you. I have a mission for you. You must follow this guy for 15 minutes. And you cannot be very close to him or else they will notice you and you'll have to start all over. And if you bump into anyone while you're trying to follow him, you got to start all over again. You ready for this mission? And the kid's like, yes. He's like, okay, let's go. And I bump into him. I go, oh. Or I go, oh, I told you not to bump into him. Oh, yes, good to see you again. Because it's so true. You play an Assassin's Creed game, it's 90% you're trailing them before you actually get to kill them. And the audience ate it up. They loved it. And just hearing the audience laugh at the things that I was saying was, I mean, I don't consider myself a comedian. I'm more of a guy that knows how to play off situational comedy. So the fact that they found it funny, they found it entertaining was a delight. I loved that. And my God, to me, one of the highlights of the night. So when everything was said and done and we made our announcement, we actually will be doing this again in November, but it's going to be bigger and better. Recon is coming back in full swing. November 9th to the 10th. If you guys want to come, buy your tickets now to come to Guam. November 9th to the 10th. Come see me. Come see our special guest, Recon. And we actually have another special guest coming. We're not going to announce that yet. We're going to announce it once we get it finalized and stuff like that. But after all was said and done and we made that announcement, we actually did a conga line. No joke. We did a conga line. Once we get all the footage from last night and we edited and all that stuff, we will post it. I'll post it on my YouTube channel. I'll post it on the Recon Facebook page. Everywhere. We did a conga line. I came up with the idea when I was taking a shower coming to the event. I was saying, man, I'm listening to this song from The Lion King 2 called Inupendi, and I'm just saying to myself, man, this sounds like a really good conga line song. So I was gonna actually, at the end of the anime Name That Tune, start a conga line while singing the song. But instead we waited to the end and we did the conga line, and it was so fun. It was so great. I love the conga line. Inupendi, where the passion fruit grows sweet. Ooh, can't wait for you guys to see that video. It's gonna be great. But yeah, the event was a success. It was a rousing success. From beginning to end, I don't think there was a single dull moment. I can't even think of a bad moment at Road to Recon. Everything just worked. Everything clicked. From the team, to the audience, to the games. I didn't even get to talk about, we had video game tournaments, card game tournaments, Dungeons and Dragons going on in the next room. The exhibitors were in the hallway. People were looking at their stuff and everything. Vendors were selling stuff. Everything just worked so well. And the reason it all worked so well, in my opinion, is because of the amazing team that Road to Recon had. Felix, Dar, Bianca, Rue, Jerome, Troy, Bianca's husband. I forgot your name, I'm sorry, bro. And Raph. We all worked so hard. We were very passionate about doing this. And you could definitely feel it. You could feel the energy of that. And I just want to thank Felix and Dar, the people who gave birth to anime conventions here on Guam, who started Kai Productions and showed people how to put on a damn fine anime convention. They started that. They are the brainchildren of it. And you can tell these guys are professionals. They know how to please the crowd, and they know how to pick a great team too. You know, Felix and Dar, I met them at EpicsCon last year. Remember EpicsCon? Met them at EpicsCon last year, and I talked to them. Dar actually used to teach at my old school, FD. And, I talked to them about Recon, and, Felix and I actually had meetings after EpicsCon to do some small events. We never got a chance to get around to that, but it's okay, because I'd rather this big event than that small event, because this was worth 15 small events. This was amazing. And I thank you, Felix. I thank you, Dar. I don't know if you got to this point in the video, but I thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to be a host. They even gave me a badge. Look, see? Oh. This badge. See? Had my name and everything. I thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to shine and to just have so much fun with the audience. It was great. Bianca, Rue, Bianca's husband, I'm sorry, bro, Troy, Jerome, Raph. God, it was so great working with you guys. Getting to work with Bianca in particular, because I never met her before. Or I did, but I didn't really know who she was. I've known Rue for about a year and a half, because we worked together for another convention called HeroCon. Lovely woman. She has a wonderful husband, Guy. I love that guy. I love their whole group, actually. They're wonderful people. Bianca and her husband, getting to meet them for the first time or get to know them on a personal level, it was just great. We even did a live stream together, me and Bianca. We did it the night before Recon. It was sweet. Troy, I've known Troy for a while, still has the sexiest hair in the business, and he was my partner in crime throughout the night, and he killed it. Our exchanges, we didn't have many, but our exchanges were pretty good. I loved it a lot. Our team just clicked. I've never really been part of a team like that before. I think I told you guys about the fact that I went to a convention in New York. I never spoke about it, and one of the reasons why I never spoke about it is because it was an unmitigated disaster. It was a terrible situation. The team was just not on the same page. Everything felt way too spread out, and it was just poorly managed. And I didn't want to say it out loud because I was invited as a guest. I was flown out there with the kindness of my friend's heart. He actually bought me the ticket, got us a place to stay, even ended up paying us. But if I'm to be honest, it was just poorly handled. To me, it was a disaster. And I felt really mistreated. One time they even kicked me out of the room because they just didn't want me there because I guess I was too annoying for them. Which is fucked up, by the way. And I made, I had a good relationship with Great Allow Griffin and her son, and I didn't even get to say see you later to them. I did not get to say see you later to them. They left before I could even see them one last time. I couldn't even hug him. And I will never forgive them for that. That is some fucked up shit. I was so heartbroken by that. It really tarnished my opinions of putting a convention together. To me, I never really wanted to be a part of a team like that again. I never wanted to be a part of a team putting together a convention, because if it was going to be like that again, I'd rather not. I don't want that experience again. I was a bit apprehensive when they even brought up the whole, like, you should host Recon, because, again, I didn't know what to expect. I had such a terrible experience that it really just left a bad taste in my mouth with being a part of a convention team altogether. But with constant pushing on Felix's end, I said yes, and I had faith in their ability to pull it off, and my goodness, they put that convention in New York to shame. To shame. No hiccups. No disrespect. Nobody treating you like shit. Everyone clicking. That's how you put together a convention. Small, granted, not as big as the one that we did in New York, but still wonderful, because everybody was on the same page and we all listened to each other. We respected each other. No one had an ego higher than anyone else. That was another problem at the New York convention. There were egos everywhere. This was an egoless team from top to bottom. And just, it rejuvenated my love of conventions again. Now I want to be a part of more conventions. If it's going to be just like this, with this amazing of a team, yes please. Yes please. But I've drone on for fucking 22 minutes. I'm so sorry. This is a long video again. But I just want to share my experience, how much fun I had, how much fun you guys missed out on, especially if you live on Guam. If you were not there, my God, you missed out. That's not an exaggeration. You missed out. So now you have no excuse not to go to Recon. In November 9th to the 10th. Plan it. You're not going to want to miss it. We have so much planned. We've been doing the planning since January. So get ready. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, that's all I got to say about Road to Recon. Again, shout out to Felix, Dar, their lovely son Kai, Bianca's husband. Sorry, I forgot your name again. Rue, Guy, Jerome, Troy, Raph. Everyone that attended Road to Recon, everyone that had fun at Road to Recon, all my friends that showed up. Thank you. Thank you. I'll never forget it as long as I live. In fact, I dare say that might have been one of the best nights of my life. It was definitely one of the funnest nights of my life. And hopefully I'll get another opportunity to host and see you guys at the next one. Anywho, we rambled enough, so just gonna close it off with my waifu rem, and just let you guys know that hopefully I can have an anime review out soon. I've been so preoccupied with so many things. If you haven't seen my Captain Marvel review, it's up now. It's up. Tell them, Rem. Rem, over here. Tell them about my Captain Marvel review. Okay, I guess I'll tell them. Go check it out. It's on SMG Guam. I like the review. It turned out pretty well. In fact, it had a lot of views without me even advertising it here on this channel. So thank you guys who subscribed and were over there. Thank you for watching. And as always, guys, if you'd like to see more videos on this channel, be part of the Black Critic Crew, please hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And I'm Tony Wallace II, the proud owner of a body pillow. Don't think less of me now. As the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.